Live at 5, it's offer review, and Madeline Pryor offers came out tonight, so there's probably going to be a lot of questions about her. As far as T4s go, looks like all of them but her special, and I'm going to be personally doing her ultimate last, but her passive looks the most important, her basic looks very important, and then lastly her ultimate, and then her special seems like a luxury. As far as ISO, I think you can make a case for skirmisher or striker. There's not a lot of marauders that are striker, so I'm going to do striker on her to start off. I just want to take a look at the event calendar. Right now, we have about 24 hours left on the Morgan Le Fay Scourge event, and then they said that there would be at least a 24-hour review period for when the rewards are paid out. They want to go over the leaderboards, right? And then that's when I will, once I get my payout, then I will make a decision on Red Stars dark promos, and then I'm going to probably buy my dark promos after. I'm not going to do that before. And it looks like I'm going to get a 6. I might get a 7 if I push real hard tomorrow. We'll find out. And then we also have Morbius going into Elite Store towards the end of the week. And then this week we have 2 very large blitzes. We have the Wong Blitz, which starts on Monday, and then we have Silver Samurai, which starts on Thursday. And this is all running concurrently with the Super Blitz Grindy Heavy event right here, which is a milestone event for Agatha. And then Morgan Le Fay is scheduled to be a milestone event also, but the data mine suggests that's going to require the A4, so maybe that's next patch. So it means maybe there's a patch maybe 10 days out or so. We'll have to see. And then we have Phoenix event starting on Monday. So keep all of that in mind. Now, this is probably the most upsetting thing I've seen in a long time. Scopely won't refund accidental core purchase during the Agatha event. So this has been a problem for a long time. These pop-ups show up on the screen, and some people sometimes accidentally click it. And the worst one is the 1,000 cores for 70 T3s. It's an atrocious offer. Nobody wants it. I literally have hundreds of thousands of them in my account, and yet I could accidentally push it. And you know what? Normally in the past, they would send you a real snarky letter back and like they're doing you a favor for refunding it back to you if you complain. But they'll only do it one time. Stop being a stupid player and quit accidentally clicking our scammy offers is pretty much what their message said. They give the most snarky, horrible messages back. They're insulting, and it gets worse. So this is what's happening for this event right here. Thanks for contacting us today. I'm sorry to hear that you accidentally purchased an offer using power cores. I'm so sorry that you stupid player accidentally pushed some buttons. Ha ha ha, we got your cores. After consulting with the team, we regret to inform you that we are unable to grant your refund request at this time as the points were already added towards your Arcane Witchery event milestone. They are not giving... There's no confirmation button on this Power Core offer. This would never happen if they had a confirmation button. It literally, you accidentally push it and it, boom, 1,000 cores gone, 70 T3s into your account. 70 T3s is probably worth 70 cents or $1. What is 1,000 cores worth? Oh my God, this is the worst thing ever. Now, this is the worst. This right here is like the worst one I've ever seen. We are unable to accommodate your request since these points were already added towards your Arcane Witchery event milestone progress. I'm having a hard time reading this with a straight face. Not to worry though, there will be opportunities for you to earn more power cores in the future. That's like getting mugged and say, hey, don't worry about it. You'll get paid in 2 weeks. Holy moly. The nerve to say, oh, you can get more cores. Oh my God, this is horrible. This is a post on Reddit every single day. I saw like 6 or 7 of these posts today about people having problems with this event. There's literally no reason at all not to have a confirmation button when you purchase power cores. So here's the solution. This is the only practical solution. Don't have more than 1,000 cores in your account. Scopely, do you understand that the only solution for us players against the problem that you've created is for us to not have more than 1,000 power cores? I'm going to actively try to never have more than 1,000 power cores in my account so this does not accidentally happen to me. Because this is ridiculous. It literally, dude, half the time when I play this game, I'm blitzing, I'm half asleep. Because I have to wake up every 2 hours to blitz in the middle of the night because of this ridiculous Agatha event. How am I supposed to not accidentally click these things? Unbelievable. Misty Knight is the next strike price. Not much worse than other strike passes. Oof. Enough said right there. I think a lot of people are telling me they're going to pass on this, the next strike pass, because Misty Knight is relatively easy to get. War rewards have to be increased, and I have to agree with this. So I want to say that there's a lot of things that are wrong with War, and I'm going to talk about. I want to read this post because there's a lot of things in here I want to talk about. War is a resource sink for Scopely. They put tons of characters, and most of them are intended to be useless for the resource generation, so they're designed as war teams. War is already a crap show for every player except for the diamond bracket. I agree, and I'm going to go into that more here in a minute. In all of the bracket, it's a frustrating, badly designed mess where TCP variance is the players participating so wide to make the most war matches auto defeats or auto wins. Yes. So what happens is there's this ELO system, right? And if you're just in a normal alliance, what happens is if you win too many wars in a war, the ELO system decides that you need to have a 50% win-loss ratio, and they force you into matches that you cannot win. You will get paired up against the most largest alliance, and you will lose no matter what. Same thing is true if you lose a bunch of wars in a row. You will lose a bunch of wars in a row, and guess what? You will get paired up against somebody that can't beat you, and you will automatically win. It's designed so that you have like a 50% win-loss ratio. It's actually kind of garbage. And they force you into it and into these matches where you can't win or you can't lose. It's just like it's over before you even start, right? And so, and then there's no incentive to win or lose really because the rewards are not that good and they're very similar. And they made the rewards the difference between winning and losing very similar because of a shelling problem, which I'm not going to explain. But if you're around when shelling was happening, people were sandbagging on purpose, dropping into smaller alliances just because it was more important to get the wins than to have the season reward points. It was a big mess. And that was the way that they do it. It's time for Envoys to begin lobbying scope and increase the rewards. It's already happened. I promise you, weeks ago, months ago, it's a conversation that always comes up dramatically for both victory and defeat. They want us to spend megatons of resources in their war seek teams. They should get a return for them. Individual rewards should also come into play. I don't know about that, but maybe. It's kind of a team sport. A player who sends his Infinity Watch against laughable teams, half of their strength because he can't be bothered to play the game, and just who wants to get over with gets the same rewards a player invests his time and gray matter into playing war. Therefore, there should be additional individual rewards to later players, else it becomes a both resource sink and a time sink. I don't know about that because here's the deal. If you're playing a war where people are just trying to get the most points or they're looking out for the South, then it doesn't become a team sport. Literally, you have to coordinate attack. Sometimes you have to sack teams. Sometimes you have to clean up. It's a team sport, and everybody getting the same rewards probably going to be the fairest system from the way I see it. But anyways, the rewards suck, and there's really I feel like there's not a lot of incentive to play this game mode. And they've pushed us all towards raiding and the Doom raids. And yet they want us to buy Madeline Pryor, which is a defensive war team, right? If I feel like if they're going to, continue to sell us and keep us motivated on these war teams, these defensive war teams, offensive war teams, so on and so on, there's got to be more. I mean, it just can't be we spend money on characters and nobody plays this game mode. You think that they would take a look at this. Why can't you use play points for Marvel Strike Force anymore? I don't know this for sure, but I suspect that the web store, so what happens is Google Play and iTunes, from what I hear, take 30% of the money that goes through those stores. And by doing the web store, Marvel Strike Force creating the web store, they're bypassing that altogether. And, you know, if we're talking about Marvel Strike Force sometimes does, you know, at the top was doing like $10 million a month inside of iTunes, $10 million a month inside of the Android. That's literally $3 million a month that was going to iTunes and $3 million a month going to Google Play. And Marvel Strike Force has done a good job of saving that $6 million a month. I'm very sure they pissed off iTunes, and that's the reason why that web store code is now missing on iTunes devices, and you have to use Facebook now. And then I'm suspect that this is also further retaliation from Google because of that. That's my guess. That's my take on it of what's going on with that. I don't know if we're going to see that anymore. Also, we're going to go past that. Time to update the challenges for sure. They're very, very obsolete. And then right here, we've got a tentative breakpoints for the Morgan Le Fay event. A lot of people are saying, well, I hope my score goes up and my ranking goes up because they're going to remove the hackers. I suspect that the number of people removed from the Morgan Le Fay event is going to be lower than people doing better and playing at the last minute and getting higher scores. Like, depending on where you are, my guess is that your score is going to go down in the next 24 hours unless you improve your score. Like, your ranking is going to go down because people are waiting to the last minute to do well and get to the top. And the number of people that they delete from the leaderboards because of the hacking and the cheating, I don't think is going to offset that at all, if I were to guess. Also, let's see, what else we got? And then this is something that just kind of made me sad today. How many Teal characters do you have? Most people in my chat said 0. 30% said 1 to 5. 19% said 6 to 10. And 9% said 11 to 20. And then less than 6% had more than 21. And this is super annoying. And we're going to get into offer review because they had that really, 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 really insulting offer. We're going to talk about it. That one that is $50. Dude, if you're at $50 and won't even upgrade an entire character, no, $100. It's $100 and it doesn't upgrade an entire character to 16. You only get like one piece or partial fractions of piece, maybe 2 pieces out of it. Unbelievable. All right. Also unbelievable. This is a 2-star character unlock. Why isn't this offer $25? 2 stars, defensive war character. She does look, she's like very good. You know, I hate to use the word skippable anymore because I suspect there's other uses for characters and different things. Maybe she'll be used in the Scourge. I have no idea. You know what I mean? Like the next Scourge for the next Horseman. Do whatever you got to do, but it's super annoying that it's $50 unlock instead of $25 like they normally have done in the past for 2-star characters. So her event is going to be a milestone event. The data mine suggested that it was going to use Marauders and A-Force. So we'll have to see how that plays out exactly. Next patch, probably 10 days out on that if I were to guess. Let's move on. Hint of Pestilence. So these are the Pestilence orbs. I don't really value these that much, like $1 a piece. These are the orbs that give effective Web Warrior and Dark Hunters of about 4.2 per orb. So you got 5 orbs there. And then you got some Armory 15s, 14s, and 16s. I don't think this is a great deal. I think this is literally like a FOMO last minute offer for people to upgrade their Web Warriors and their Dark Hunters for the Morgan Le Fay event. That's all it is. This is the offer I'm talking about. $100. Now, I do talk to some heavy spenders from time to time, and they think that this offer is absolutely absurd. This won't even take, like if I look at my account, if I spend $100, it won't get my Morgan Le Fay up to gear tier 16. It'll get her like 3/4 of the way. I still need more than this. This doesn't even guarantee me an upgrade to Gear Tier 16 for $100. This would not upgrade my Dormammu. This would not upgrade Morgan Le Fay, and it's $100. And then you got 5 of these Agatha orbs, which saves me blitz rotations, but they give like 2.14 Agatha shards per orb. And yeah, it helps you towards the milestones, but you need like 90 something of these to finish all the milestones in the 10-day milestone event. This is one of the worst cash grab, horrible offers. I don't know. It's almost insane. $100, $100. Anyways, I'm hearing that even the big spenders are not a fan of this. Let's move on. Red Star Ultimate Pack. So right now, I value these at $1.50 a piece. So you got 14 orbs. So this doesn't even come close to $50. This is not great. And right now, first of all, I think for Red Stars, you really want to open. My prediction is that dark promotion credits are going to become more and more important. How are we going to get extra Red Stars on the Horseman? Is Dormammu going to be introduced into in dark promotion credits? Are they going to give more Red Stars on Doom, Ultron, so on and so on? So typically, you only, I'm personally only opening Red Stars when they have 10x dark promotion credits. Right now, we've got Madeline Pryor in Red Stars at boosted drop rates 15%. I'm going to be targeting at least a 4 on her. Maybe I'll try to get a 5. We'll see how that goes. Not super high priority, but it's fun. This is also no clarification on this, on what this is. And I don't know exactly. I've heard that it counts as an orb opening, so it counts for 132 points, but I've not personally verified it. Anyways, I think it's trash, so I'm not worrying about it. And then right here, again, I feel like these are better. If you're in the market for these, I feel like it's a better time to look at them at the end of the event rather than the beginning of the event, so that way you can see, hey, if I spend $10, I'll get to the next milestone tier, and then I get this, and this. I'll get some Elite 6s or whatever it is, and that's a better deal for me. But the contents of these orbs in themselves is not great. Really, what they're for is moving up in the milestones. So again, we're just going to skip over them because I don't like any of them. I don't like this. I don't like it at all. All right, we got level 4 ISO crystals. I believe this is for a controller. I think Madelyne is a controller. Let's just go. Yeah, Madelyne is a controller. So this will take you to war ready for $20. I've never bought this before, but some people do like it. We're going to pass on that. And then we've got an Elite 4 for $20. This is anchor pricing. This is not a good deal. This is very expensive. I believe $10 would be a better price on this. And then we've got that and that. Okay, 1,000 power cores for 500 SBCs. Boy, some characters take 2,000 SBCs to get the entire character up from 0 to 15 or 16 rather. There's a lot of them in there. But anyways, I don't think that's a great deal. But do what you got to do. And then amazing T4 offer, 2,000 power cores for 200 SBCs. Doesn't seem like a good deal to me. Elite 5 for $35. Again, that is anchor pricing. Do what you got to do. For a lot of people, this is actually a better deal than the $20 offer because you might actually get an upgrade with an Elite 5. Elite 4s, for me, not so much. Oh, Mystic Gear. Again, this is all orange gear. We are playing a Marvel Mystic Force. Boy, this is the first character in a long time that has not been Mystic. Even we looked at the A-Force, one of them is Mystic, so right now with Madelyne being mutant, is kind of a break, but we had nothing but Mystics for a long time. Anyways, I'm not a big fan of buying gear. It just doesn't seem like a good deal. Definitely not purple gear. Scarlet Witch for $5. This is fantastic for 50 character shards. And then we have the new and improved character offers, and I very much like the gold and the training material offers. In fact, I'm going to probably have to start buying the training material ones because I have an abundance of gold and not a lot of training materials, so I'm running into a monstrous shortfall of training materials. So 1 million gold. This is better than it used to be. You get more orbs and you get more gold for $10. They've lowered the prices on the character unlock gold offers. What is this? What is this? What? This is way better. We're going to buy this. Okay, there. Limited time offer. What is this? I didn't even see this. 2 million gold and 8 gold orbs for $10. Yeah. All right. There you go. I have 170 gold orbs. I don't know if I need this myself right now, but that is a fantastic deal. If there is a mirror offer to this to training materials, I'm going to pick it up. All right. $14 for 500 SBCs. They're getting better. Anyways, not a great deal. Let's just keep moving on. $24 for 200 teal. Boy, they're just outrageous. Let's see. Again, teal gear. And then we've got five training material orbs and 50 level 4 training materials. Let's see if they have a secondary one. Boy, they got some better offers. This is okay. I don't know about you, but I'm really in need. I'm gonna be buying these off stream right here because I just need training materials more than gold. Going through DD5 and things like that, you get a lot more gold and you get extra gold, but not training materials. So I think this is a great deal as well. There you've got the orange pieces if you need that. The 13s, very expensive, and then this is just outrageous right here. $50 for teal gear. They're getting top dollar. I really hope they do something with Cosmic Crucible, maybe come some sort of, or even a teal war orb. I don't know. It feels bad. And then there you go. $10 for 240 T3s. Not great. I feel like $1 for 100 is a good price. Let's just scroll past all that. I don't think we have anything else worth talking about here. We're going to just skip through this. I think we've gone through all of these things are pretty much trash. I don't see anything else here worth considering. This is okay if you need it. I don't like any of these core offers down here right now. Let's go over to the free-to-play account and see if there's anything over here. We do have an offer for Phoenix. It says prepare for Phoenix. And we've got $35 for Villain Mystic Controllers. So these are the characters that'll help you unlock Phoenix. And so if this helps you unlock Phoenix, I get it, $150 for each. A lot of these are not that playable, though. I do play Loki. Mordo kind of got us, he's supposed to work with Dark Hunters, but I use Namor. So, and then these other three I don't use at all. I really wish this offer had Hela instead of, let's say, Hand Assassin. But if this helps you get Phoenix, I get it. Let's see if we have any other offers in here that are not duplicate worth considering here. We're just going to scroll past all of this and see if we're looking mostly for character offers that are $5 for 50 shards, 25 for Kestrel, $50. They've sold this for cheaper before. It is what it is. Still a very good character. There we go. Okoye. Boy, Wakandans. Not a lot of love there, right? Still, remember, people still will never forget when they said they were going to be an Apex raid team and they never really were that viable. Anyways, not a lot of uses there. There is a with the monthly flash event for what dark promo credits. I can't remember for promotion. No, just for regular promotion credits. That lets you get like gold promotion credits and things like that. Yeah, it's Chaos Theory. There you go. So that will help you with that. $5 for Okoye. I get it. Not terrible. And there we go. And I think that'll do it for today. How are you doing on your Morgan Le Fay event? Are you loving it? Are you excited for what you're going to get? I think as long as the leaderboards get cleaned up and, I'll be okay with it. I'm just kind of over restarting nodes. It's kind of been horrible. Let me know what you think in the comment section. And as always, thanks for watching. Keep on giving.